So the question has been, where have I been? Sort of. So I came down with a head cold last week? Yeah, last week. And I didn't really feel good, so I didn't stream. I was trying to get as much sleep as I could through it all. So while I was sick, of course, when you sleep, all day, you tend to wake up at an odd hour and whatever. So I was like, I'm still not feeling good, but I can't just go back to sleep. So I need to do something that is relaxing and enjoyable and, just to enjoy, and pass a little bit of time and then go back to bed. So, as I've stated many times, I am a huge fan of Guild Wars 1, the original, with all the packs. I had dabbled in Guild Wars 2, but I found that so I dabbled with Guild Wars 2 at the end of my run with 1. So when Guild Wars 2 first came out, and it was just too different for me. The activities, the jumping puzzles, all that stuff was just kind of overwhelming from going from one game to the next. And so I stepped away from both, and I kind of went down the World of Tanks journey for a long time. And to this day, I still play it for a couple months each year. But I always felt like, back when I didn't have access to my Guild Wars 1 account and stuff like that, I was like, I'm still looking for that game. And I still find myself looking for games and trying this game. Maybe this is the one, maybe that's the one. So I went through and, I did just play. I dedicated a lot of time to Once Human. Enjoyed it. I got to a point where I was kind of under the Ubisoft buffer, where you're doing the same thing, and like you got to move to do this, to do that, whatever. And I kind of felt like I was getting toward the end of the season run with Once Human. I was kind of feeling like I'm not doing anything meaningful, right? Like you're progressing through this story that's not well explained, which it's fine. And I have no qualms with the game. I think the game is great, and it's a game that I'm probably going to revisit from time to time because of the things that it offers you. But I don't think I can dedicate it to being my main game. I don't think I guess where I run into was I went into the city, into the town, looted, got the things, progressed through the map, looted, got the things, made better armor, made better this, then went back to a city, and I started to realize that there's not really, the cities are okay, but the AI is not, I look at it as the AI is nothing to worry about in the game, except for like there's one boss that you can come across, right? And each one has a different mechanic, and you got to figure the little mechanic out. But other than that, there's no harm in the city. I feel like Surround Dead, right? Being a pixel kind of game, whatever, not pixel game, but whatever it is. That one there is more, to me, it's going through the map and stuff and going through a town and looting is more dangerous. It feels more dangerous than Once Human does. Like Once Human, I never once said, wow, I hope that guy never sees me, because they're not that hard to kill. And so, but anyways, the season ended. I was sick during the end of the season, so I didn't have a chance to put any of my stuff away. I have not logged in to see where I'm at. where I'm starting from, what I need to do. I don't know any of that stuff. I haven't tried. I haven't even, like, I was going to log in a second ago and it said it was going to be 28 minutes for the download. So I'm like, I don't want to do that right now. So I closed it. But while I was sick that week, I said, you know what? I'm going to jump into Guild Wars 2 and just see what's up. So my other character is a level 15 Char, and I guess it's on a completely different account, because when I logged in with my Steam account for this game, I didn't have any characters. It's really weird. Actually, I think I had a human archer that was like a 5, and that's when it dawned on me that I got in and I was trying to do a quest, and I kept having these events pop up, and I found myself getting involved with the events and not doing the quests, and just kind of feeling overwhelmed to where I just want to be left alone to do this, and then finding the vistas and having to figure out how to jump up there. It's like, this is not what I want to do. And I kind of felt that same thing. So, and that was when I did it in the past. And I've seen, like, YouTube is blown up with Guild Wars. It's blown up with Guild Wars 2. So I've always had that kind of a, do I want to try, right? Do I want to push through all these things that I'm having an issue with, ignore all the stuff, and only participate when I absolutely want to, and focus on just playing the game and learning the game? So while I was down and out for a couple days, I logged in. I took my level 5 character and I played. And I ignored everything, and I just focused a little bit on the story, and then I focused on map exploration. I'm like, I'll just explore the map. That's what I'll do right now. That's all I want to do. And I didn't focus so much on the story. And so I just went around and I played around a little bit with the vistas. I did whatever little event was there. You know, I focused on doing the local stuff and exploring the map and learning that, and just slowly building a character and feeling the gameplay. So in the short amount of time that I played that ranger, I got him up to level 29. I'm like, okay, that's cool. It works completely different than 1. So let's pick another one. But this time I'm going to focus on the story. So I started a new character, went through all the different stuff. I picked Zavari, and I started playing through the character, through the story, and somewhat ignoring the things around me, understanding that I needed those things around me to get to certain levels, to get the story to reopen, but also so that I didn't get my ass handed to me when I was in the story. So I played the Zavari, and now he's at level 29, and I understand level 80 is the max. And now I have 2 characters that are level 29. So then I haven't made any videos and stuff like that because I was sick. But last Monday I still wasn't quite feeling right. So last Tuesday, I want to say August something, I don't know, whatever the last Tuesday was from this video. This is what, right now it's September 6th. So this last Tuesday that we had, I logged in, I created a new character, and I streamed Tuesday and Wednesday this game, and I created this character. And this character is a whole lot of fun. And I've been focusing on everything, the story, the events, the different thing. I've been trying to do the whole thing, kind of. And each one has its own unique story. But I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it to the point where this is kind of going to be my main game for a little while, honestly. Until I get them, I'm going to get a couple characters or whatever to level 80. and just trying to experience it to the point where I've played this game, and I had a couple games that I hadn't played. I got a refund, and then I bought the expansion pack, the first 2 expansions for this game. So I want to experience the game, play through, get to level 80, possibly get into the expansions to figure out what those are all about. And I just want to experience this game. So I do have to finish the Division 1 playthrough. I know I don't have very much left to do to that. I will be doing that. I have a vacation coming up, kind of a vacation, from the 17th or 18th on until, I want to say, the rest of September, month of September. So I plan on trying to do some stuff in there to get the Division 1 game finished. I don't know yet if I'll be streaming during that week, but I will definitely be doing something. I might even be streaming during the day instead. I don't know. But I'm basically making this video to let you know that for the time being, Guild Wars 2 is going to be my main game. And I understand I did a poll, and I got 2 votes, and they were both for Once Human. But I'm kind of going to forgo that right now, and I'm going to put my energy into Guild Wars 2, and it won't be into how-to videos or any of that stuff, because I don't know nothing about this game. I'm still trying to figure it out. But for the time being, I am going to focus on Guild Wars 2 and just enjoy the game. And honestly, what hit me was my character was standing in the open, and I was going through my inventory, and when I closed my inventory bag, I sat there kind of taking in the graphics and the looks and everything, and the original music from the first game hit, and I went, that got me. And I'm like, okay, we're gonna give this an honest try. And that was while I was playing the Ranger. I think I was like level 13 or 14 when that hit. So basically, I don't know how many videos I'm going to do, but I am going to do some streaming. I got to work that out a little bit more, because I find that I have a tendency to get run down, and I don't do a very good job. I mean, and the thing is, it's not streaming that causes that, because if I wasn't streaming, I'd be up anyways. I've never been a day person. I'm a night owl, and so it's not the streaming that keeps me up, because if I wasn't streaming, I'd be doing something else. I still wouldn't go to bed till midnight or whenever. So but I do gotta play around with some stuff, and I don't know what videos my plan is. If I get time to do the Division 2 videos, or Division 1 videos, then I'll put those up and get those back in the Wednesday, Saturday rotation. But when it comes to streaming, I'll be doing this. So, and I do want to put together a video for Core Punk, even though I'm still on the fence about whether or not I want to play that. They've done some things that I don't agree with, and it's sad, because I've been watching them for a very long time, waiting for that game to come out, and I don't really have any interest. I have interest because I love the art style, but some of the choices and dialogue they made, I'm not a huge fan of. So just from things I've seen, because I haven't been able to get in and play for whatever reason, the installer thing doesn't work. So anyways, this video is longer than I want it to be. Just letting you know that I'm going to focus my attention on an old game. Actually, what is it, 12 years now? I think it came out in 2012, so it's 12 years old. So that's where I'm going to be. And I would appreciate it if you come along for the ride. My goal is to get 100 subscribers by the end of the year. And I would appreciate anybody that's interested in this, and if you happen to see this, you're a Guild Wars fan, I stream Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays from 9:30 p.m. Eastern until usually midnight. So I know it's not a long time, but it's long enough. So stop in, say hello, see how my journey's going, and chat a little bit. I will specify though that when I do chat, I kind of get off tangent, sort of, and sometimes I start a topic, something awesome happens in a game, and I never get back to it. So it's always good to have people there to help me to get back on track. So anyways, take care, enjoy whatever you're playing, and if you're playing Guild Wars 2 and you see me in game, say hello and go from there. So all right, thank you, and see you later.